Hello and welcome to Startup Company. This is a game that I watched my friend play, and it seemed right up our alley. Actually, it's so a little bit of brief rundown on what the game is. It is a little bit like Game Dev Tycoon, however, it has more going on. A buddy of mine actually described this as robust. A little bit more robust than Game Dev Tycoon. I mean, we don't have a Game Dev Tycoon on this channel at all. But I have played it. It is fun. But this is a bit different. This is more, I guess, broad, and it seems more realistic. Now, I don't have a ton of experience. I don't have really any experience working for a startup or even starting a startup myself, but I have worked with many people who have done startups, who have put up startups, who have done part of the tech company and been in that business, and a lot of independent companies that have worked quite a bit alone. There's a couple companies out there that I work very closely with now, even today. So I don't have experience within this, but I do have experience around it, which is nice and should actually provide some context to what's going on. But in the end, this game it seems like it gives a good insight into a video gamed version of a startup company. It's currently in early access. You can find it on Steam. I believe I got it for like $10. I do think it's worth the $10, and I will give any amount of money to people who I think deserve, especially indie companies who deserve this, setup stuff like this. I mean, these guys are essentially a startup company themselves for the most part, I believe. I don't think I've heard of Hoveguard games before, but I did see a lot on this game, and it seems pretty awesome. Obviously, they have ties with Discord and whatnot. But check them out. They're on Steam, $10. I'll put a link in the description, and if you guys want to check it out. Anyway, we're gonna start a new game, and we're gonna call our new game. Let's call it Dano Corp, or Dano Co. How about that? Dano Co. There. We haven't used that before, I don't think. But okay. But so it kind of gives you a little bit of a tutorial in the senses, but you don't have to like do anything as far as a tutorial once everything is within what you're doing. So it's nice. We have a new email, Jonas, the startup company. I believe this is written by the devs, so it's pretty awesome. Like it's almost like a dev email to you, which is cool. I like that. Hi there, welcome to the Startup Company Beta. As the game is under constant development, the amount of tips and hints are greatly reduced. This means you have a lot to learn yourself. To get started, here's a few hints. So obviously it's going to show us a few things. This is legitimately, it's saying like in the message to me. This is not gamified. This is straight up to me, or you guys if you're reading it. First thing, go to take a loan and then hire a sales executive and generate contracts. So that's the first thing we're going to do is take out this loan, which I think we're forced to do, and then a sales executive. And then to complete your first contract, you need to hire a developer and develop the required components. Okay, so. Yeah, I'm gonna send this video to him and see what we got going on. If I have any complaints, if you guys in the comments or messages have any complaints, or even maybe things that you like about it or things that you'd like to see changed, go ahead and put it there. Anyway, where'd our loan go? Where is it? Finance, loans. Yeah, here we go. Easy money, 40 grand. For 365 days, interest is 30%. It's a big one, so hopefully we can pay it off very quickly, and we don't have to sit on that for too long. All right, so we're currently in pause mode, which is nice. We have a new email. Let me see. Easy money, congratulations on your loan. Yeah, okay, got it. Cool. Let's see. The first thing we want to do is probably purchase a couple desks. Can we rotate this? Yes, we can. For our sales executive, I believe there's. You know what? We're gonna do like a little. Let's do a little, like, square here. I think we can make this work. Let me see. So, let's do this. We're here. And there. And there. This is going to be our little startup zone. We'll put people here eventually. The first thing we want to do, we don't have anybody to put here, obviously. We do have to put a hiring call out. Employees. Recruitment. Sales executive. That's the first thing we want to do. Beginner, intermediate, expert. Duration 1 day. We'll make it for 3 days. Price, oh god, upfront and non-refundable price executing the recruitment session. Let's do 1 day. Let's do, we have to do beginner because we're only at tier 1 right up here. Show company profile, that's all we have. So let's go ahead and start recruiting. Recruiting sales executives, game is on pause. Let's go ahead and unpause it. We'll put it at level speed 1. Candidates, we should be here. So Alan Jones, sales executive, 111%. His salary is $5,614. Which is, I guess, okay, considering we have a decent amount. This, I believe, is their speed. Okay, we can actually pause this right now. 126%, which is nice. Oh, we have a few, actually. So, for even cheaper than 111%, we have 138%. But we also have an even cheaper for 126%. Do we want to take that, or do we want to go with something that is probably more beneficial? I think I want to go with somebody that's more beneficial. It's going to cost us a little bit more than this, but I think we'll be okay because initially we're going to go 111%. So we'll go the highest we can possibly find. I think you're automatically hired. Thank you. Can we go ahead and cancel it? Yeah, we'll stop that. And then we do need to hire a developer. So beginner, developer, start recruiting, and the game's on pause. So let's go ahead and hire, or put at least our sales rep executive in here. We'll put it in here. Let's go with, let's search for a contract. Go ahead and start working on that. Now, if we go back to our employees, we have a lot of candidates. Let's go ahead and pause this real quick. Our sales executives are there. We have really awesome developers. Let me see. So, they're pretty expensive, but our first developer should be expensive and do really nice work. So let's go ahead and hire him. He's going to be searching for a new contract. Let's go ahead and buy this. Required work environment rating is 1%, and we're currently, I don't know what this in the parentheses means, but let's go and do that. And the first thing we need to do, start working on, is probably something around the world of backend and UI, because they can always be doing stuff like that. Anything that is going to be in this section, we can get somebody else for. Let's see, you need an HR manager to control. Oh, it's for scheduling. Okay, not going to worry about that. Let's go ahead and just keep it going. So these guys are going to be working. He's idling? Why is he idling? He should be working on stuff like this. Actually, he is. Are you sure you want to switch? No. No. He's going to be working on stuff. So I think we're going to be working on there. So we have applications coming in. Hold on. Wait a second. Let's look at our candidates real quick. I don't think we need anything more than this. We currently have, let me see. What is our awaiting instructions? Respond to contract. Your new contract is waiting. So a fixed price, we need database components. We need 2 of them. Okay, cool. So we can accept this contract for 2 database components in 8 production hours. I think he can do these. So let's go ahead and open this, and let's switch to him to there. For this is going to take approximately 2.7 hours. So 4 hours, essentially, for 2 of them, right? Is that what this is telling me? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I think that should actually be okay. Managing that contract. So the managing of the contract should be pretty easy in between jobs. I think we'll be okay for that. Currently, this person should be able to do these in the amount of time that we need, which is real nice. Let me see. Send a vacation, remove from desk, dismiss or fire. Okay, we can actually let's cancel this. We're done. We're fine with that. Do we want to hire another person for development? I don't think we need it just yet. These people have applied though, so we might actually be able to do it. Higher agency, we should be. So they're idling. Okay, keep it. You don't have any available employees. No. Keep it going. Yeah. Go get 2 there. Until we get a manager, we're not going to be able to keep this going. We have to do it manually. So I'm going to keep this going for here within our piece. Now, we have 1 out of 2 raw components, which is in the back line, where I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be all right. So your company needs to be tier 5 before we can do that. So level beginner to upgrade. We'll be fine. Our mood is okay. Let me see if we can buy contracts. Here's this one. I think we're okay. Do we need to hire anybody else? I don't think so. I think we're okay there. Recruitment, no, we're fine. Sales executive, designer. We don't need any designers yet. We don't need any developers yet. Not quite. Not until our contract really calls for it. So until we get there, we're fine. Competitors, we've got, so as you guys will see, there's a lot of quote unquote fake companies all the way around. We're gonna have stuff a little bit later. There's gonna be games like, or there are products that we can create, which will be stuff like things that we can sell, basic full software and other things that we can actually put out, or frameworks that people can use for their own. We'll be able to do a shopping platform, a social media platform, streaming service, but stuff like that. We can create Twitch and we can create Hitbox and stuff like that by giving them pieces that we've already developed. But for this point, I think we're okay. Jump to the start of day. So those guys are gone. Okay. The managing this contract, I think we're okay. We're gonna keep this going. Sales executive, like they're gonna be doing like really awesome stuff, especially because the fact that we are going to be done. Oh, you know what just happened? So it's production time 2.8 hours for a normally 4-hour project. I believe that's what that means, because he's at 143%. I think 100% is the normal. Can always be working on stuff like that. So we can actually turn in this contract now. Deliver now. 200. I believe. Yep, we can deliver. Cool. So achievement unlocked. It's something. Complete your first contract. Sweet. So we've done this. Past due fee is 0 because we actually got it done on time. 0 hours late. Gained 159 XP. Total payout is $2,640, which is awesome because it only took us a day. We are badasses. We are straight up badasses though. A new employee types unlocked is our designer, which is great. We also got new furniture for our office. At least we can purchase them. We do need a new contract, which I believe we can actually make this person do. Like, search for his contract. There we go. Perfect. Until we need more employees, this person can keep going on back-end content. We're not worried about anything like that. So I think we're going to just keep it going until, until we have these things. Now, until we have something to give them, this game is not necessarily different than any of your other resource management types of games. We have, obviously, our loan, and let me see, respond to contract. We need a one piece of component for a network component. Yes, low urgency for $120 an hour, $720 is a fixed price. I don't 51 hours left, 6 production hours. We can get that done super quick. Let's just do it. I mean, it's not really that much money, but it'll be fine. Yeah, we'll just get it done. He'll be able to develop that super easily. I'm not too worried about it. But so as I was saying, this is not anything different than your average, resource management, honestly. Let's go ahead and pause real quick. Because you're creating these products. Now, if you have any experience in the software development world, you're not going to be necessarily creating products that you can just sell. Now you can. You have, hey, I have this program that I wrote. You're probably going to need it for this, and then we massage it into whatever your custom build it is. However, sometimes a company like ours, or this one that we've created, Dano Co, is something that will create something, and then they'll have engineers within their company that can massage it and make it theirs, essentially. But they've bought a bunch of code that we've written and created as a product that they can have. Now, does that make us their developers? No, it makes us contractors that we can just give. Now we have our own company that does it. In a lot of places, I've worked for the state of California before, where we've had consultants that have come in through one company. There's like 10 or so consultants that have come in and helped us develop pieces for a contract that we have through, I believe, stuff like, other like Medicare and whatever. It was blah blah. I don't know. There's all kinds of things that can come in through other contracts and whatnot, and we've developed it for the states, whatever they needed. Now this is kind of this, but we work out of our own office and company. So since we have something like this, we can go ahead and have our own couch, which we'll make it modern. We'll put it like right in the middle somewhere. Maybe not. Well, maybe we'll have it over here. Maybe we'll have like a little break room. Let's have a little bit of a break room with a coffee machine. Yeah, it works. I like it. What else? What else can we use? Do we need a closet? What do we need a closet for? I don't think we need a closet. A small no, we don't need these things. This is fine. This will be fine. Whatever, just make it work. Contracts, we have 1. Employees, 1? Oh, candidates. So no candidates. Okay, we're actually okay. Managing the contract, the network component, we're about halfway done. We'll be fine with that. Now, our company profile, we're at tier 2. We've made it to tier 2, which has been nice. We got it through getting our XP via finishing that contract. We can upgrade our buildings, obviously, but that's the rent will... Okay, so that's interesting. The rent will change. These people have gone to home and finished their stuff. We are looking at... What are we looking at here? We can zoom in. Okay. Right-click to move or delete. No, we're actually almost done with this. Contract will be done in a second, and we just turn it in and make some more money. Yeah, it's looking at least pretty good. I like this. I like this game so far as pretty easy to grab a hold of. I'm assuming at later points there's going to be some major differences in the sense that we're going to have so many things going on at the same time. People are going to have to be working on different things and whatnot. We don't want this person idling, as this person is also looking for another contract. But yeah. Let me see. Looking for a new contract. So as we're looking for a new contract, we can work on certain things like back-end components. It's usually pretty good. Those are things that we're gonna have a lot of things in. Fixed price. So we have database components. In fact, we should probably be working on those. Quite honestly, we have 8 production hours, $330 per hour, and I think this person can get it done. So let's go ahead. We don't even need anybody yet. Just keep working on that. Yeah. Don't even worry about that. This person can get 1 done in 4 hours, which means 8 hours, and we're there. So we just picked up that one. It's gonna pay us about this. It's about the same as what we were doing anyway. 2 modules, pretty easy, pretty fast. We should probably look into hiring another employee to maybe get more contracts out faster. Let's get another developer. Start recruiting and look at our candidates. We should get somebody pretty quick, hopefully. Looks like we hire another company to look for candidates, so that's why we have to pay that fee. There we go. Alrighty, 137% for... That's pretty expensive. This Mildred Knight might be our goal right here. 126% for 5,250. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It looks okay. Let me see. Let's hire. We're okay. We're gonna cancel this. We can hire her and put her in this desk, and she can start working on database components here. We can work on another database component as soon as he gets back. Yeah, keep it going, and jump to the start of the day. We should be fine. We're on day 4. As far as we're going on here, we have 4 hours left, 8 production hours. We should be able to crank it out like pretty quick. This guy should get it done. 36%. We have, let's see, we're at 40% here, and we have, what are we looking at here? 3 hours left. Oh yeah, we should be fine. We should be plenty fine. He's almost done. Work on database components. So she's basically working on something that we can use in the future. That should be totally fine. Okay, so this game has some depth. All right, we didn't deliver. This game has some depth already. I mean, it's basic. You're clicking on things and making things work. I don't really know what else there is just yet, but it looks like there's a few things that really can just come down to making things work. But so later on, you're gonna have managers and people that will be doing this. And we don't have to do these things like just over and over and over again, which is nice. But right now we have to do it and put it in pieces together. All right, so let's look at this. Where the following contract is waiting. Okay, fixed price $3,960 through 30. That's $330 per hour of 12 production hours. We have 24 hours to do it. This should be real easy. We'll actually just get it done. This is by eBay, by the way. That's kind of whatever, dumb. But it's just what it is. Like, it's just what it is. They are purposely being dumb, obviously, for getting rid of copyright and whatnot. They're already working on some back-end products. Like these things, it's just how it goes. This is the boring life of a tech industry job. Now, you do these, you basically keep doing things like this to finish your contracts and whatnot, but at the same time, so look, this is what we have. We can now hire a manager. We move up in the company. Now, it's what's weird, I mean, I guess this is kind of how I would see the world of production going. Now, in a startup company, you have your CEO that basically is your manager, right? Now, as me, I serve as the CEO. I'm the person that is showing everybody what to do. I'm showing these things how to work. I'm telling you, hey, you got to do this job. Okay, you're done with this job. Okay, do the next job. Now, there are companies out there. There is things that are coming up. I mean, a buddy of mine, again, is working on a company called Arsenal, and they have 4 people working on stuff all in their own kind of off time, and they're writing stuff and getting stuff done, and then they work on things together. Now, they have a plan, and they do whatnot, except for they're not doing a contract. They're working on their own projects, so it works out as a very different thing. Now, so as we have unlocked a new tier, we have a new manager, so we can hire somebody to actually manage these people. And other companies that I've worked with have basically done that. It was a married couple who have created their own business, which they then hired people to handle their clients, and then as they needed more employees, they promoted one to a manager. Now, my question next is, are we going to be able to promote somebody with really outstanding skills to manager, or are we going to have to hire a manager to then manage the people that we already have? Now, let's read it and see what finds out. Basic manager used to control all kinds of production employees. Managers give employees speed bonuses. And we also have a small retirement plan, which probably makes the employees happier. Now, as we saw, there are moods to said employees. Now, this is good, especially because we're going to need to find these things. Let's go to idling piece. Let's go here, search for new contract. We may need to hire maybe hire a manager. Do we want another manager? I don't think so just yet. I think I actually want to recruit a designer, and we can hire a manager later. I don't think we need one at the moment. Now, my next question, and we'll find this out because I don't actually know it yet. Will the manager actually do what the contract calls for, or will the manager need a list of things to do, or at least a list of things to get people to do via the player? I don't know. I don't know if this game will be fully automated or not. Okay, let's pause it real quick. We have 3 candidates, 136% of speed. So 100% is average. Now, anything above that, obviously, they're going to work faster. 136% for $5,497 per year, or 114% for $5,369, 112 for $4,600. So we're actually getting a bargain with Bill Ray, sorry. Freudian slip. Bill Ray, who looks decent at 114%. That ain't bad. But for just about 100 and so odd more dollars per year, we can get somebody at 136%, Willie Norman, which is probably what we're going to do. We do want, especially for our first people, we do want pretty qualified. We want that. And later on, we can actually skimp on money, but I think at this moment in time, we don't want to continue to do that. Search for new contract. Let's just, start to the next day. They work decently late. Obviously, you see different people come in at different times. That's just based on who they are, I believe. But that really, I don't think that really matters. Now, it could come into play later on when a manager, let's say, needs to be there to make the people work, and so that we don't have to click on them and do, whatever we have to do. So immediate urgency on go back in components for $2,400 for $200 an hour. This honestly, medium urgency, honestly really isn't worth my time. I think we want something that is a bit bigger and can actually do more. So we'll work on that later. We'll put our designer here. Our first design is basically, I Blueprint component. Let's work on some wireframe stuff. That's probably something that probably needs to go fast. Yeah, work on that. So, I believe it's training. Are these things? Are you sure you wish to research? So we need to research it before we can actually start doing it. Okay, so we have a new contract here. Let's see. So, for network components, it's $2,400 for 2 network components. Medium emergency, 12 hours. We can probably get that done. It's essentially the same thing with less. So it's not. It's going to be less worth our time, but you know. We already have one of them. Let's go with one of those, and let's just do another one. Just why not? Actually, you know what? Okay, idling. Yep, continue to work on that. We don't need anything yet. I mean, I'd like to get more stuff going on with them. UI component. Yeah, why not? I'd like to get more stuff going on with our designer, but our designer is basically just going to rack up some stuff and work it in the process. It looks okay. We don't need a manager just yet. However, it's been, you know, it's still very early in the game. We've only been playing this for about 20-ish minutes. 20, 24, 25 minutes. But the point is, this game is basically got some legs to work with. It looks like it's something that I think can live up to a tycoon game. It's basically what it is. It seems very much the basis of tycoon-esque platforms. Now, is this something that I'm going to continue to play? I think so. Yeah, I think I'm going to play this a little bit more. We'll probably do more episodes on this and see how it is. But if you guys don't like this, let me know. But yeah, do please like and subscribe to everything going on. If you follow the Twitch channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel, I appreciate it no matter what. There is... Hey, Jet. Please don't do that. Thank you. I'm trying to do my outro, please. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. That's my dog. Please like and subscribe to the video and follow us on Twitch and do all the things. If you have Twitch Prime, please consider dropping the subscription on Twitch. That's anything that's Amazon Prime and whatnot. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. If you do want to see more of this, let me know. I think it's pretty good. I would like to do more. It seems like a pretty fun game. I'd like to see more about what the later game is. The beginning of the game is very basic. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Goodbye.